Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, guys, I almost broke it. Yeah, you know Tim, gonna get excited, jump ahead, and almost broke it. You know, you guys know I like lists, I like planning, I like organization and preparation, but sometimes I get excited. Sometimes I just can't help myself. And I told you earlier in the week, or maybe even told you last weekend, I was, when I got done charging my solar batteries with the EG4 charge inverter, I was done for the day, right? I was so happy, had that done, and I was looking at everything. I was like, you know what? I can power up one of these inverters. Just power it up, just to see what happens. Not, you know, I'm not ready to run the Ridge crib. I'm not ready to, you know, power things. I just want to see it powered up, you know? So I did it. I powered it up. And then I was like, ooh, I got a green light. Ooh. Now, there's an update firmware button. I know I got to update firmware, and I probably should learn that a little bit before I bring you guys along, and because, you know, you don't want to sit and watch me update a firmware. That'd take forever. So I go, like, maybe I just do that. Now, guys, I was in engineering, maintenance, and automation for about 30 years. And there's one rule we have, and actually talking to David from Come On Homesteading, it's the same rule in IT. You know, he was an IT manager. You never push software updates on a Friday, right? Before a weekend. So, guess what Tim did? He pushed a software update on a Friday. Yeah, so I did that, and I told you guys about that at one of the other ramblings. You know, you've seen it. And I should have gone into the weekend super excited, just super excited, right? Because I got all the batteries charged up, all the internal wiring, all that is done. But I didn't. All weekend, you know, Meredith was here getting ready to go on her trip to New York and to the Northeast, and I was just worried about how I destroyed this. Now, I emailed EG4 and I emailed Signature Solar. Signature Solar, who is the supplier who I bought all my equipment from. And yes, guys, I did buy my equipment. I did not get mine free. I bought mine. And I am an affiliate with them, so when people buy things from watching my videos and clicking on my RidgeLife Signature Solar link, which I have down in all the descriptions, actually a $50 off coupon down there if you use the code. I do get a little small commission. It's like 3% or something. I don't remember. It's really small. But yeah, so I did that, and I just felt bad all weekend. I emailed Signature Solar, and I emailed EG4, and came back on Monday. Okay, so I started talking. I got an email back from EG4, and they just said, you know, you got to redo the firmware. I was like, well, duh, you know. But Signature Solar, amazing guys. Talking to Ethan, and Ethan's not even in tech support. He's really my liaison with Signature Solar, but he used to be in tech support apparently. And so he got in touch with tech support, and we have been working today and yesterday while I'm doing all the other stuff here on the Ridge. Been working with him on fixing this problem, because really, it's possible. Now, anybody who's ever done a BIOS or a firmware update on a computer, it's the root communications on the device. And if you interrupt that or mess up the sequence, you can what we call brick the device. Brick it. Basically, you've got a big paperweight. You got a brick, because once you brick it, you can't unbrick it. Okay? And that was much more prevalent back in the day, right? You could brick a device when you tried to flash the software, okay? And if you messed up the flash, the EEPROM, there's different kinds of, you know, memories. You basically brick it, and you're just done. You throw it away. You know. So I was worried I bricked it. Now there's also another way you can soft brick it, where you've screwed it up, and it's fixable, but it's fixable by the experts. And guys, I'm an expert in some fields. I'm not an expert in solar yet. I'm working on it. That's why, you know, I'm learning these things. And again, I knew better. So I worked with him, and today we got it fixed. Okay, and I'm telling you here, I'm not, I'm not waiting you to wait till RidgeLife or anything. We got it fixed, okay? And I'm super, super happy. So now, that's why I'm back to disconnecting all these wires on the solar, getting all this, getting my 48 solar panels connected to the DC disconnects, which I've already got wired up. You guys saw me do that on a different video. So once I get that done, this week, guys, this week we are powering up the solar shed with PV, with solar, right? From the permanent solar. And that way I can take David, his AC 240, he actually gave me the Blue Eddy AC 240, but I know he needs it more than I do, so I'm going to give it back to him. And I'm going to take down all these temporary wires, and I'm going to give almost all of them to David to help him with his solar project, because he could really use these cables, because the ends on them are super expensive. The little MC4 connections, I got the really good ones that should last a long time. So all of these cables will already have ends on them, so he can use them temporarily once we get the panels on his shed, because he'll be operating off a Jackery and the AC 240. And then he can use them permanently. We can cut the cables to length, and we'll use the cables permanently. So I'll save him tons of money, right? Save him tons of money. So that's what I got to do. I got to get all this stuff taken down, and then, but this week, guys, we are powering up the Ridge on permanent solar power. Yeah, that means once that's done, we move on to the barn house. Yeah. I'm tickled pink. So now I still have to update the firmware and the other two computers, the other two inverters. I think I can do that now. I think I can do it without soft bricking it, without bricking it. But even if I do, I know that I've got Ethan over at Signature Solar to take care of me. Because basically what they had to do is, once you soft brick it, you can't unbrick it, the normal method that they give the end user, you and I, through our software, through our phones, and through our laptops. They have to go in through the OEM, the manufacturer side, and they reflash it backwards. They don't let us reflash backwards. They reflash backwards and then allow them to upgrade. Got it all upgraded. I'm just super, super happy. And I got green light. I got a green light on the inverter. Yeah. But we've been busy, guys. Meredith's out of town. She's enjoying her time. She ate some really good looking food last night. I think she had, what'd she call it? Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you this. She ate, and when I say good food, some of y'all might think, oh, that sounds nasty. That sounds terrible. Let's see, she sent me pictures of it too. It just looked amazing. She ate, dun 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 dun, where's it at here? Fried octopus balls. And she had spring rolls and a poke bowl, it looks like. Oh my gosh, it had salmon in it. She had boba tea. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's her poke bowl. Let me get my eyes out of the way. That's her poke bowl, and that's the octopus balls. And then she had spring rolls. I like pictures of food. And then boba tea. You guys know that's got the little bubbles in it. Let me show you a better picture of her poke bowl with everything in it. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look amazing? Yeah. So she's enjoying her trip. She got some rest finally after getting up at 2:30 in the morning and flying all the way there and everything. Me and the kids have been busy. So I got the battery installed on the Gator, so Hudson can now feed hay. Guys, this football player, he would grab bales of hay and put a full bale of hay. He would put a full bale of hay on his shoulder, walk out, and feed the animals flakes, like Paul Bunyan. And so I got the Gator. I got the battery put on. I had to replace not only the battery, but the ring terminals. The huge. I think they're 4 gauge. I don't think they're 2 gauge. I think they're 4 gauge. 4 is actually smaller than 2. 2 is huge. Electricians are weird. We think as the number gets smaller, the wire gets bigger. That's what electricians do, right? Kind of weird. But I got the ring terminals replaced on that. Got the Gator going. So good to go there. I do owe the kids an apology, and I haven't actually told them this. You're going to hear this before I tell them, because when I left today, they were still asleep. They feed the animals. I feed the animals a lot too, but right now, it's, we all got our little chores, our little tasks while Meredith's gone, But Hudson fed the rabbits and the donkeys, the horses, the cows. Willow's doing laundry. She's doing laundry and everything. And so I asked Hudson if he had fed and watered the rabbits. And he said he fed them, but he forgot to water them. I said, oh, no problem. I'll take care of that. And I checked the water and everything, and I filled the waters up for the rabbits and everything. And today when I went out, before I left this morning, there was only one rabbit in the hutch, in the bachelor hutch. They've got 3. We've got 3 rabbits supposed to be in the bachelor hutch. So what I always get on to, especially Willa, not Hudson. Hudson usually doesn't do this. Willa will sometimes leave the latch undone on the dog's kennel and the rabbit hutches and just the gates to the pasture. She's just like a free spirit, you know. So she leaves things. She just does that sometimes. So I'm always having to remind her, did you latch the rabbits? Did you latch the rabbits? Did you latch the rabbits? Because sometimes we've had the rabbits get out and we had to chase them and everything. So this time I get out there and I look and the latch was undone on the bachelor hutch. I was like, that was me. That was me. And I looked in there and there was one rabbit. And so I spent about a half hour or so today searching for rabbits. And I found one in the back of the party barn. We call it the party barn. It's the storage barn, not the hay barn. I found one in the back there, and I captured that one eventually. Then there was the gray and white one. That was a little harder. It was under a little ATV go-kart, and I had to coax it out, and then I got a hold of that one. So I got all the rabbits bouquet up. So I apologize to the kids for having to get on to them all the time about, did you latch the rabbits? Did you latch the door? Did you latch the kennel? Did you latch... Tim, did you latch the rabbit hutch? Well, no, I did not. It's my fault. But I got the pool taken care of. I got all that taken care of. I washed all the dishes before I left this morning. I did ask Willa to put the dishes away after they dry, and she's going to continue on with the laundry. Hudson's going to, we got this big old laundry basket of socks. Me and Willa have been folding clothes and putting them up, and we just throw the socks in this laundry basket. So we got Hudson going to go through all those socks today after he feeds the animals. So he's got to feed the animals and sort socks. And I told him it didn't have to all be done today because there's a lot of socks in there. I wash the dishes, Willa put away the dishes, and then when I get home this afternoon, we're gonna me and Willa will sort some more laundry and get it all folded and put away. Give Hudson his. Willa's got dance tonight, so I got to take Willa to dance and get him fed. And so I'm playing Mr. Mom. I'm playing Mr. Mom. Of course, there. In today's society, and especially in me and Meredith and I's relationship, I'm semi-retired, and she's a full-time, attorney, and so the roles are kind of reversed a little bit. I pick up a little bit more of the home slack and the, some of these parenting things, and and I do it with pleasure because she's an amazing woman, a super hard worker, and she deserves that help. And I'm slowly getting into it. Of course, when she comes back from this trip, I will focus again more on the build on the ridge and everything, which I'm still doing, but I'll focus more of it. I get to stay over here more hours of the day. But I'm still taking care of responsibilities and helping with the family because I'm not just a husband. I'm also semi-retired and can help with these things. So it takes two. That's for sure. And Willa and Hudson, they help out a lot. So I appreciate Willa and Hudson for all they do. All right, guys, I have got to get back to work. I just want to let you know that it was close. I almost destroyed one of the inverters on the ridge, and that would have been a bad thing. That would have put me behind on commissioning. But luckily, with Signature Solar's help, we got it taken care of. So I'm going to be rewiring all these. Then I'll be doing the inverter commissioning video, and then we'll be powering everything up. And then we have Freedom Weekend, and then I come back and start working on the foundation upgrade, subfloor and everything on the off-grid barn house. So if you like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out, one of my channels and our channels. Until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo!